Hello everyone, Janine here. Welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my July DT projects for MsGardengrove1, Annie, MsGardengrove1 here on YouTube, MsGardengrove1 on Facebook, and she has an Etsy store and a Zibbet store. I'll post all the links below. And as many of you know, in her Facebook group, she has monthly kits. Oh my gosh, guys, they are so stunning. So you have to go over and have a look and buy one if you can. And the last couple of months, Annie's been having sales, lace sales and appliques and all that kind of yummy goodies that we like to buy. She's been having it in her Facebook group, and a lot of the items that she sells is part of our DT kit. So when I show you this projects now, all the items that are from her from the kit will be on sale. And as you saw on the DT, when I showed the items in the DT kit, it was very colorful, is very colorful, and it was such a pleasure to work with it because I'm always working with the neutrals. So anyway, without further delay, let me show you my first project. I made a fairy in a bird cage. So there she is. All these vibrant colors. Okay, so this flower, and he gave us this flower in the kit. I'm thinking that, I'm not sure if this was in the kit, but this is a flower from Annie anyway. These beautiful vibrant pollens were all part of the kit, and these lace, oh, I love these laces. Look at that, all the different colors, so beautiful. Look at that side as well, really nice. And the pollens that she gave match perfectly to these laces, and that's from my stash. And this blingy piece trim is also from my stash. This flowers we got in the DT package, and I just made a flower with two different petals I used, and I used some of the pollen in the center. This little piece is from my stash as well, and the rest is all from Annie. And at the bottom I used a green leaf trim and some flowers from my stash, and I picked up all the colors in her pollen and her trims, you know, so that it could all blend nicely. And at the top I have some tulle, which I'm planning to hang this in my craft area. So what I wanted to actually show you was, and I'm hoping that it will be in camera. I'm just going to take another box here, because I haven't closed it because I want to open it so that I can show you. Oh, I did it inside. There we go. So I used some Prima lavender paper for the back, and there we go. Let me show you. Oh boy. So as you can see inside the bird cage, I just have cork inside. I did that in the beginning because I thought I might want to do, you know, put plants on like wire and put it in there, but I didn't have to. And this bird cage has got the flat back, and underneath as well I have the Prima lavender paper. So here's my fairy, and Annie provided this image in our DT kits, but this image is much bigger than the one she provided. I think it was in 2018 or 2017, one one of those special kits that she has every month. She had a blue/purple kit, and in the box were all blue and purple goodies, and this fairy, which was a big size. So what I did was I puffed up just the top area of her, to give her a sort of puffy there, and the rest I didn't put any stuffing in. I cut out the fairy from the image as best as I could, and I add lots of glitter. This is such cheap glitter I used, cheap Daiso glitter, and look how nice and sparkly it came. There's another one of those flowers that I made, and some more pollen, and on the side you can see it's just moss and flowers. So what I did was I took a piece of styrofoam and I covered it with brown felt, and then on the brown felt I have this moss in my stash, and I made, I glued the moss on so that it looks like a wall, an old wall or an aged wall. And so that's the effect I wanted. I just measured the width of the bird cage, and when I cut her out, I put her hand on the wall so that it looks like she's resting. I wanted to create a dreamy expression, so she's looking up and she's gazing and thinking of something really beautiful. And I put some glitter on her dress and on her wings. And there's a butterfly from my stash, and there's a little bird from my stash as well. The bird is on a, it's one of those garden ornaments. The bird is on a piece of wire, so I just pushed it into the styrofoam wall over there. And then just some artificial leaves, giving that old flower effect. And at the back, I've got paper and all sorts of bits and bobs stuck to the back to make the wall look aged. So yeah, and then there's some more pollens over here, and I put that over there as well, although it's not eggs, but it looks kind of, the kind of thing you would find in with that decorative, with the wall and the flowers and stuff. These two flowers are from my stash as well. So I really love the way it turned out. It's just perfect what I had in my mind, the vision I had of the of what I wanted it to look like. And I didn't close the bird cage at all, properly seal it, so that, because I wanted to take it out and show you before I closed it properly. So here we go. I'll do that off camera. My dreamy fairy, thinking of all the beautiful things that you can imagine. So that's my first one. I'll just leave it over there. And my second one is also it's a wall hanging. This is the image that Annie gave us in the DT package. So this this round, I can't get this round piece that I have. It's got these, if you can see, it's got, should have taken a picture of it, but it's not smooth. It's got all these ridges in there. There we go, like that. So what I did was I took all these trims and I wrapped it around, each one in a ridge, all the way around to the top, so that it created that effect. As you can see there, it's all wrapped around in the ridges over there, like that. And then after I'd done that, I then did the base because so that this could be inside, and at the back I just have a piece of cardstock and this doily, which is also nice and bright. And then these flowers, all these pollens are all part of the kit. Oh, not the glue strings. And this as well, beautiful decorations. I made these flowers with the petals that Annie gave, and these flowers came in the kit as well. There's that beautiful lace trim that Annie will be selling, and these flowers she will be selling. Look at that gorgeous chiffon flowers, stunning. And then over here, you know, when I do a deity project for Annie, I always try to have most of the items that I use, you know, was from the kit and not from my stash, so that, you know, if you were interested, you could go and buy. Look at all that beautiful trims. But this piece here, that's from my stash. This little purple flower here is from the kit as well. Obviously that's from my stash. This butterfly is also from my stash. It's just perfect the way it matched everything. So I took some bling from my stash and I made a little bracelet, and that part in her hair. She's also puffed up a bit over there. And randomly I put little bling pieces just to pick up the glitter. And there's another one of those beautiful chiffon flowers. And then just a little bit of dangle. Yeah, I love this one. I love the birdcage one as well, but this one, I love this one. She's so pretty with all the different colors and nice and vibrant, isn't it? Yeah, so these are my two favorite projects for Annie. Guys, all this beautiful, wonderful color items that you see here are all for sale on the 24th of July, Malaysian time, but the conversion for US and UK is in the group under the post, where you can see what time you must attend, and you don't want to miss out on these beautiful flowers and laces. And this is just some of the items that will be on sale. So remember that it will be on her Facebook group only on the 24th of July. So come over, join the group, and yeah, and buy yourself some beautiful yummies to add to your stash. I'll see you there. Bye.